All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. I want you guys to get comfortable, get ready, because we got some stuff we need to talk about, some observations that are made. Let's go. All right. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality Family. Listen, checkmates, this isn't a chat for children, so if you're a child, I'm sorry, you got to go. Hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie dottie to everybody. Hey, y'all, what's up? I see y'all coming in here slowly but surely, and we got to have a conversation. We got a couple observations going on, a lot of things we got to talk about. But what if, right? What if this happened? Would we all be happy after all? Okay. I hope you guys are all getting your gifts ready or not, right? Because some people be asking for a gift and they don't deserve it. Like, why are you looking for a gift again? Tell me again. Tell me again why you want to give, baby. I ain't getting it. All right. So whoever deserve a gift, please get your gifts in order. All right. Hi, Shirley. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Hello to everybody else that's hiding in the bushes. Y'all better come out and say hello. I am going to drop the link pretty early, guys, because I don't want this to be Shari didn't drop the link. You guys are already invited in because this is my thank you. I want to sit with you guys. I want to talk with you guys. And let's just break it down together. Don't let me do it by myself. All right. So let me copy the link and I'm going to drop it in the chat for you guys. Um, okay, I copied it. Now let me post it so you guys can have it. Let me see. Okay, and I will periodically drop it. So whoever want to come, you guys are more than welcome to come up and have this conversation with me. Don't make me do it alone. Now I think I can handle it. All right, I've been doing it for a while now. I think I can have it. But listen, I want you guys to come on in and talk with me. Be with me. Hold my hand through it. All right. But I wanted to bring a couple things to your to your attention because here's the thing: Love and Marriage Huntsville is definitely sinking. Okay, and my whole thing that I observed, it's an amazing show, but where does it stop, right? And I know reality TV, you're supposed to, keep the drama flowing. If you don't, then what are the people going to talk about, right? But what's too low, right? What's too low? What's, don't do that, because it seems like there's never enough, right? Everything is acceptable over on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now I know that Married to Medicine is going through their own fuel right now, and but they have drawn the line somewhere, right? They're putting stipulations on certain things and people where we don't see that on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which makes us all like, dang, do you really care? Which we know Carlos King don't care. He showed us on many occasions that he don't care. And it's about the viewership. Now it's still allegedly, in my opinion, but it's about the viewership for him. So he don't seem to put a line at anything. Everything becomes acceptable. The problem is if somebody seriously get hurt, bro, you gonna be in big dog all right? Somebody seriously get hurt. Listen, next thing is somebody going to be coming after your production company. I think you keep dodging bullets on the regular, but it's not going to be long before somebody pull the Kingdom Reign people into the courtroom, okay? Because you do a lot of things that's not acceptable. You allow a lot of things that's not acceptable. And it's just to me like, when does it end? Okay? When is enough enough? And where do we draw the line? I understand the job. I understand the drama. I understand all of those things. But what is enough, right? When do enough become enough? Even this stuff right now with Martell, and I definitely couldn't believe that you released it over there on Carlos King, podcast, and it was allowed as the boss man, right? I don't know where they do that at, right? That was really, 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 really strange. But he let her do it, right? And apparently she must have had some type of approval prior to, because if she didn't, it wouldn't have went down. Carlos didn't look like he was going to blink, flinch, none of that, okay? He was not shocked by the news that Tisha delivered, whether it was because he already heard around the Huntsville street or he already knew about it, or it was because they premeditated this, okay? So thank you for the reminder of hitting that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They might as well come on out and say hello. Guys, I did drop the link. If you guys want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Um, and that's that. I'm not going to be here long because we got a couple things we need to cover, but I want you guys to do it with me. So I dropped the link for you. Okay. Now, first thing first, we're a little bit under that 10-minute mark. I think I want to chat a little bit more to that 10-minute mark so we can start at appropriate time. Thank you for the reminder to hit that like button, please. And thank you. Um, so, that's just really my question. What is enough, right? I can name numerous amount of times that I say, dang, that's enough, Carlos. Like, don't let these people keep doing what they do. Don't let Martell keep running rapid the way he is, right? Even when he not allegedly, because Jay came out and said it himself that Martell, did what he did or tried to do what he did to him. And he says it was a lot for me. Like after that, I told sis, I need a little break. Honey, I need a little break. Not that for a second that he thought that Melanie was putting him in harm's way. That's not at all what he was saying. But it is traumatizing when you have somebody constantly poking and poking and poking at, you just there to do a job. It's like, bro, get over yourself, right? She willingly gave you up. You don't have a right to attack the people that's here to support her. You just don't. And because Carlos did nothing about that, then he edited out, you know, and nothing happened, he continues to just, allow Martell to run crazy the way he is. That's why we are where we are now. And everybody's ready to put hands on him at this point, right? Now, Martell is a smart dude. And I know people are saying that he don't have no proof. I think different, okay? Hey, Miss Jones 52. What's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I did drop the link. You guys are hearing me say that on numerous occasions. I did drop the link so you guys can just hit that if you want to, chat with me or, help me deliver this conversation. But anyway, that's why we are where we are now. But I think that it's not about who can be who, because I ran across somebody's live and they were talking about who can beat who. And I don't think that's important right now. I just want to focus on how do we get here, right? And how we got here is because we got a head man in charge refuse to address anything, right? The even Destiny, her rage, okay, or her unwillingness to share her personal life, all he did was like, okay, go take a season off and then come back and tell us nothing again. Like he didn't do anything to make this girl talk. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they know their boss is a sucker, if you know. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Hey, Jazzy J. Snatched by Diego. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. He lucky I was not on set with Melody Martell. Will not walk away like nothing happened. No, woo. He a weak ninja. Listen, welcome to the chat. I don't think I ever saw you here. If I did, forgive me in advance, but welcome. Listen, I think all of us would have tackled him and it wouldn't have been off camera. It would have been definitely while them cameras was rolling. We wouldn't have gave, and then to try to make Jay sign some type of NDA. How do y'all do that? That is the most tackiest mess I've ever saw in my life. So her ex-husband get the charge at me because one, he don't like my sexuality preference, and two, he feel like I'm a flunky of Melody's, his ex-wife, so he get to attack me, and you guys come to me with the paperwork. Baby, you can't make this stuff up. You know what I mean? When you telling everybody like I will never have people like you support me because you guys, your character is outrageous and you getting up here blue in the face and cursing the people out for what you think they did or what they didn't do or what you chalked up that they did or lied about what they did to your castmate that decided to get her walking papers and go, you know, how do you say that when you tried to make the man that was attacked sign an NDA? Like, how do you do that? But you talk about character. I want to know where was your character when you hit that man with some paperwork after he was about to be attacked, if he wasn't able to duck and move. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know why Martell is out of control because he know ain't nothing going to happen to him. So at this point, I'm just wondering, are you a little scared? You know what I mean? Like, are you scared? Child, I can't. Hey, Zita, what's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, you're welcome. Or replay. Okay, okay. You popped out the bush and said, sure, I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love talking with y'all. I'm not one to be like, oh, I ain't got enough time. Listen, even when my chat get big, 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 because God said it is, I'm still gonna be shouting my people out because that's how much I love y'all. Like, I feel like that's our way just to say, look, I'm no better than y'all. I am the host, but you guys are the viewers and I enjoy it. So listen, we all on the same page and I love to pull y'all in with me. So y'all always gonna get a high low from me. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Liza, more lies. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So, hey, Paula, I see y'all stomping through the chat. Yeah. So, that's where we are now. And I just wanted to really have this conversation because I think it's a hard conversation to have. And even for us, the host people, right? The host content creators, we're hosting this stuff. We're talking about this stuff. But let's just say, all right, let's start from the back and work our way up. Let's just say, perhaps, let me drop the link one more time because I'm sure somebody going to want to chime in. Okay. Let's just say that Martell did come forth and say, hey, all right, I'm tired of lying. I'm tired of going back with my stories. I'm tired of, having to remember my lies. I'm tired of looking like a liar, but you are, okay? What if he came out and just said, I was bitter at my ex-wife, and because she chose to leave me, I decided that I was going to tamper with the video that we had when we were together. And, my wife did some things for me when we were together. I was going to tamper with that video to make her look like somebody she was not to the people, right? Because I was mad. I was sour. I had blue balls. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Okay. So what if he did come and say, so I threatened her, right? Now we know all this stuff to be true because Melody has come out with proof. Other people has come out. Carson Blue has aired him out. Tisha just confirmed it recently. So we know all these things to be true. But perhaps, hey Denise, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But perhaps Martell just say, I'm tired of keeping up with my lies. And right now, I just want to be honest. I was a jerk. I am a jerk. And I don't know when I'm going to stop being a jerk. I definitely did do that to my ex-wife. And if whether she believed that I'm sorry or not, I'm sorry. But I don't know how to move past this without just being honest. Just say that he came out and he said that, right? And then he moved over to the Scots, and what their allegations are that Martell allegedly plays for the same team, that he's interested in the same team, the same sexuality as himself, which would be nothing wrong with it because that's his thing, not my thing, right? Listen, people make their own choices every day. Do your thing, but that's just not my thing, right? So, and if he moved on over and he says, you know what, well, I'm in the owning business, when I'm trying to own some stuff for myself, it's not in him. I'm trying to own some stuff for myself. And I just want to, say, in college I tried some things, and I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying, right? And in college I tried some things and I just happen to like it, right? But because it's not popular in my town, I just didn't know how to, really come out and say, hey, I like the same team. As a matter of fact, I've been dipping in and out of clubs, and I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying, perhaps, I've been dipping out of, same male clubs for a while now, and I've been dodging people. I've been wearing sunglasses and hats in and out of these clubs, and I've been having late night, things with the same team, and I'm tired of hiding that. I've been trying to hide it by having, relations with multiple women at a time, just so that I don't, it can probably place a hold for a moment on my real urge, which would be the same sexuality. Now, I'm not saying he do. I'm just saying perhaps that's what he did, right? For us, the viewers, what does that mean? What does that look like, right? Like, what will we do, right? Would that be enough? Would that be enough? That's my real question, right? Although I don't think Martell will ever be honest. He's not an honest person, right? He's not an honest person. He doesn't have it in him to be honest. And, people like that, they just got to hit rock bottom, okay? And you know how they say your enough may not be my enough, and my enough may not be your enough. Martell is one of those people, okay? Hi, Renee, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Yes, I'm still alive, Lisbeth. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So, what if he came forward and says, look, I'm just tired of holding on to all of this. Here's a big dump of my stuff. Y'all take it, do whatever the hell y'all want to do with it. But I just can't live with the stuff that I chose to doing, and will continue to do, even if I come out with my truth. What does that look like for us, right? Will we leave this man alone? Or will we continue to dog the hell out of him? Or will we kind of just lean more towards his way now, right? What does that look like? Because I'm trying to find the reasoning point, okay? There is no reasoning with me because once you show me who you are, I believe you. Whether you tell me you sorry or not, I'm just being honest, right? But that's just me and how I deal with people in everyday situations. If you're not connected to me, and I definitely don't have to have a relationship with you, I have no desire to continue the relationship with you. You've already showed me who you were. And because I took so many L's in life, I don't have it in my character, or I don't have the capacity to sit alongside somebody that doesn't see it for me, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So Martell wouldn't still be on my radar, even if he came out with the truth and says, let's call it truths, right? Melody was right about everything she said to me about me. I did it, I did it, I did it, right? What does that look like for us, the people? You feel what I'm saying? Liza Mola says 100. Nope, because in 5 minutes, he switched up. When you don't do what he wants, he goes off. Yes. You're absolutely right. I've always said the millimeters won't let that man live. If he did change, LOL. He done too much wrong. Everyone already triggered by him. And listen, that thank you for I love you today, okay? I love you because you ain't beating around the bush. We just want to say what the hell we got to say here, right? That's why I dropped that link. Check it, right? Because it's not even I mean, thank you for your comment, obviously, but not even a millimeters. I think just people that know right from wrong is just so turned off by his lies and his manipulative tactics, right? I think that's really where the anger is spilled from, right? And for anybody that's ever been in domestic violence, or anybody that's been in an emotional abuse relationship, any of those things seem to trigger people. And Martell is all of those things and have exhibited those things on and off the camera. You feel what I'm saying? So nobody is really going to mess with him. But here's the thing, and why I think that it's never going to end. Because again, even after, if he decided to say she told the truth, I lied on her, ain't nothing cool about me, I'm the jerk that she described me to be, he will find a new target. If it's not Melody today, it will be somebody else tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't think that women have a voice. He doesn't think that women deserve a reasoning. You understand what I'm saying? And he do not value women. Okay? Just like Nell said on that last episode, here go Martell again, arguing with another woman. That's his MO. Okay? This is the first time we saw him rise up to a man the way that he did. Is usually a woman because he know these sucker behind men on the cast ain't going to stand up for that woman. He tried Nell, Chris did nothing. He rose up on Tisha, Marsau was shook. You know what I'm saying? She talking about something. He did say stuff back, but he didn't rise up for you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have anything to say for you. If anything, he was defending himself. He could give a dang on about you, Tisha. You know what I'm saying? He did it to Melanie. You know, Carlos ain't draw the line nowhere. So you don't. When do it stop? Is he going to stop? Would he ever be honest enough to say, I did it? And what does that look for us? That's why I dropped, that link, because I gotta I want somebody else's viewpoint. I want somebody else to have this conversation with me because y'all, this doesn't make sense to me. The math isn't mathing. Hey, sweetheart. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. APV, what's up? Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Says Marsau was shook in his boots. You hear me? Don't let nobody take nothing different. Yes, he was shook. Y'all hear me? He will get a restraining order, though. Listen and check it. Marsau was shook, but Marsau is also a calculated man. All right. He's one that will antagonize you and antagonize you and antagonize you until you break, right? And then he's able to go file that paperwork. So he's very smart when he started doing that. Those Scott guys plays with words a lot. So you got to be one step ahead of them, right? I can only imagine what Kimmi and Tisha go through in their house. It's probably like a circus because they don't take anything serious for them, right? Okay, y'all, let's pull Shard back in reality. Even in a perfect world, Martell would never do that. And I mean it, yes. I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, right? I was sitting here and I'm saying, okay, I will never cut him a break. But if he did those things, what does that look like for both of us? I'm talking about for the viewers. I'm talking about for the content creators. I'm talking about for the fan base. Like, what does that look like? And for me, it's just like a new target will be brought about. Even, and Trisha ain't no friend of mine, but even him saying that Trisha wasn't, her looks wasn't it, I feel like that was a sucker move. You could have said anything. Why call the girl whatever you want to call her? Her look wasn't it. She was ugly. She was this. Why do that, right? I don't understand. I won't lie. I'm a fan of Tisha and Marsau's. No, I don't agree with everything they do, but you're right. Marsau is smart. He will, look, I'm not even going to try to say that word. I'm just going to say, because I will butcher an S word in a minute. Strategically, okay, there you go. Attack, yes. And he's very smart. And listen, let me be clear. I'm not here to tell nobody who team to be on. Okay, I'm on the team of right always, right? And as long as you come respectful, we can have a conversation all day. And I love a little salt in the chat. I love it to get a little salty. It's all good. I love that. And thank you for saying so, right? I love the way Tisha's been dressing lately, if I could be honest, right? I think she got a little swag in her. I like that. Listen, I can say some good and I can say some bad and I can rope it back. And I'm also able to separate the two from reality and the show, if I can be honest. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody should be able to do that because we have to really, really realistically say, I'm not taking these folks home with me. They ain't giving me none of their salary. I still got to go to work every morning, all right? 5 a.m. sharp. With that being said, I can't be out here swinging for folks that ain't, gonna give me something in my, nah, I'm just playing. Because they be like, Shar said they pay her. She'll be, listen, don't be taking stuff literal. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying if they paid me, then I probably would care a little bit more, but I don't. Okay. I don't. My new sis right here, LOL. Oh, I'm glad. Let's see. Definitely outsmarted Martell from the get-go, in my opinion. Yeah, Martell jumped the gun too fast, right? And he didn't pay attention to the moves, right? Because and we're gonna get into the next segment of this, which is gonna lead us right in after I read these comments. After I read these comments, we're going to jump right into it, okay? Yeah, sit pretty and say what you say and mean what you say. You know what I mean? Part two, Miss Van asked the CCs to be careful because he is still their father. Mariah didn't interact with anyone at the function. It's obvious she's being affected by grown folks coming for them. Wow. And she's old enough, right, Lisbeth? She's old enough, which I've been saying from the beginning. Here it go. Listen, that's why Melody really didn't hammer him the way that she could have, right? Because she's looking at them and she's thinking, she's always going to think safety. That's why the 24-hour security guard is there, as she should. As her mother, as their mother, her job is to protect those babies at any cost, right? And if that looks ugly to some people, so be it, right? At the end of the day, I'm sure she has to have hard conversations with those babies, especially Mariah. She's old enough to understand. You feel what I'm saying? Because things that she don't understand because that's her father, Melody can understand. So I'm sure she's have to sit down with her and say, listen, baby, I know this thing. I know it burned. I know right now, isn't something that you understand or feel comfortable and even digesting. However, mommy has put these things into place to protect you. And while you can't understand them now because that is your father, and I know you love him dearly, you will understand them at a later time. You feel what I'm saying? And as a parent that had to do that themselves, I told y'all my first divorce was hectic, okay? And I had to get down with the gut. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And for a long time, those babies blamed me and they just wanted me to get back with their dad. And I had to say, listen, at that certain time, I had to say, y'all don't understand. Y'all daddy was very abusive, okay? So they didn't know that portion because I covered the lot. But I had also had to say, I didn't just leave your daddy because your daddy wasn't attractive anymore. That would be so minute, right? But I had to say, the dude had a problem with his hands and I had to get him the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that as a grandparent, as a mother, as a supporter. Like it's hard, but it takes a team to step in and get those things crossed. You know what I mean? So I understand that, but that's unfortunate as well. But she is old enough to go type in her daddy's name and see what everybody is saying about them. You feel what I'm saying? So you can say what you gotta say. Just say respectful, just in case Mariah tunes in. Okay, CC, I think I said hello, but if I didn't, hello to you, boo. Let me see. Right, I would be letting him know he will get his A locked up and coming for your mother. I'm your mother, just like he's your father, and I will fight back and doesn't stop. And he doesn't stop. He didn't stop. No. You can listen to the speech Mel gave to understand what's happening. It's some cruel, hateful CCs that I'm sure those kids are finding online. I bet she's being bullied. Wow. Do you think so, Lisbeth? I have to listen to it. I tell you all the time, I got ADHD that I haven't been diagnosed with. My attention span sucks, right? So if I get into somebody live and they got like a whole hour and I just wanted to come for one thing, I struggle with getting to the thing because I be like, I ain't even come for all that. You know what I'm saying? So I be struggling out here. Hey, Chronic, what's up? All this is true. And at some point, their father needs to be accountable for his behavior. I agree wholeheartedly, guys. I am not here to tell nobody to lay up on him. I'm just saying, let's just consider that Mariah may or may not be in the chat. Okay. So let's just consider her out of the respect we have for Melody. And I think that's not too much to ask for. But their father is an out of control individual and he needs to be dealt with. And the law is the only person that will tame that animal. You hear what I'm saying? So while I was saying all of that, I was asking you guys what that looked like for you guys. If he did come forward and say, I did do X, Y, and Z, I did take it too far, I did play dirty behind the scenes, I did get such and such, what does that look like, right? Could we honestly, be like, you know what, that was big of him? Would we respect him, right? Would we be Team Martell? Probably no. But I'm just saying, like, what does that look for? Now, while we're talking about thinking strategically, right? Or speaking strategically, right? Let's just imagine this. And this is what's been going on if you guys have not watched, right? The Scots have got to a point where they've already figured out their game plan. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And that's why I love the Tylers over on 11 Marriage DC. I've been loving them since they came. I love their relationship. I love that they like glued tight, and I love that they don't allow people to come in the middle of that. Okay, and I love that they rocking and they rolling together. Right? That's one of the things that I love about those people. Okay. With that being said, the Scots have learned and know the assignment at this point. And if they didn't for all these seasons, they definitely got it now. And let me tell y'all something for the ones that's not, let me just be honest. Remember in the beginning, Tisha was more like self conscious and she didn't really have like this real like big presence and she didn't really take much pictures and she didn't really want to be seen and everything she wore was kind of like no. And I'm be honest, I don't know if her choice of what she wore had a lot to do with her confidence or lack thereof from her husband because he wasn't very encouraging. He was really mean to her, okay? And I didn't like it and I don't like it now, right? He was really mean to her even though, I'm not a fan favorite of Tisha, I'm being honest, right? But I'm just saying he was mean to her, with which disallowed her to be herself. Okay, you think this spunk just came out of nowhere? No, sis went and got some surgery done somewhere, someplace on her body, and I don't blame her. Look, if I had the funds, baby, I'd be getting this stomach and I wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be working it out. I'm gonna be honest, honey. They need to tie it up, twist it up, throw it all away, okay? Because I'll just be getting it done. Now, I'm also afraid of laying on somebody's table. So that's a big deal for me, too. Okay, so I'm just being honest. But this season that she is, she has a lot of confidence, which allowed them to fight like wholeheartedly. Now, I don't mean playing dirty. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about their next move. If you guys pay attention, people have been saying for a long time, oh, the Scots are going to get a spin-off. The Scots are going to get a spin-off. Now, hold on. Let me not get it too far without reading your comments. Hold on. Kimmi not moving up. Maurice and her about to pay that CC. What CC? Oh. You was talking about BT situation. Hey, Took, what's up? I'm just guessing Mariah seems like an introvert to me. Even in Miss Van videos, the other kids be having fun and Mariah just seems uncomfortable. Oh, okay, Betty. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Um, everyone speaking to everyone. Let me see, make sure I didn't forget anybody. Shanita Foster says, let's pray for our enemies and show grace. LOL. I hear you. I know that's right. She's definitely getting bullied. All the cast has fans and haters, but the narrative on the show is acting like Mel isn't getting attacked. Wow. And that sucks, right? Because it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see if she has fans, she definitely have haters, because everybody's not gonna like everybody. That's just point blank period. Okay, and that's just the way life goes. Even if you wasn't on the show, everybody don't like everybody. All right. But with that being said, here we are now where the Scots has played, real quiet in the background. Now they're getting to a point where they're comfortable in the hot seat. You know what I mean? They're comfortable being front and center. Before, not only was it not nobody giving them the time of day, but they weren't comfortable. So when they did get the hot seat, they got to this, they just looked it uncomfortable. And usually when you look uncomfortable, nobody really wants to use you. You know what I'm saying? But now they have come to a comfortable place. Hence to why Marsau continues to go live. Remember, we didn't really see Marsau in them like that. They was like, oh, they don't like the internet, right? But now Marsau will flip that camera on in a heartbeat. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're building somewhere, strategically thinking, right? Please understand that I want y'all to hear me out, okay? Now, hence to that little event that Carlos just had, and he called them, I think, the new face of Till. And listen, don't get the words. Don't. I'm not probably not correct on the wording, but something like this, right? He called them like the face of reality TV, and he had the Scots up there, and they took that moment. Okay, people ate that interview or whatever the heck it was for on. They ate that up, right? And whatever was said to them, and I don't know if you guys are watching, right? 107 in the chat. Please continue to hit the like button. Here's the thing: whatever was said to them, they had been wearing a chip on their shoulder, and nobody could knock it down. Even Tisha and Marsau, if they are separated and got back together, or they still separated, here's the thing: they understand the assignment. You don't tell, I don't tell. We running this checkup together. Hello. Okay. And whoever, listen, you better understand it because, baby, we got to get somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I say do what the hell you got to do. Do what you got to do to get where you got to get to. And when you get there, if you decide you want to back down, you do that. But until you get there, you keep crawling. Okay? I'm for it. Hey, Tamara, what's up? If I'm honest, here. I do think Mariah really loves her, as she should, right? I don't think nobody should tell her not to be loving her dad. That's foolish. We also have to realize she isn't going to see her father the way that others do. Absolutely not. Mine's don't. My 15-year-old loves her dad, okay? And I be over here like, girl, bye. But I have to let her experience her daddy for her daddy, okay? And when she get of age and she's able to see him for whatever we think that he is, she will. And that's because God's word does not come back void. Okay? So I'm sure of that. And that's the same thing for this, right? Also, to her dad is not a bad person, so I understand it. Okay. Okay, and we see through it, in my opinion. Oh yeah, y'all just gotta recognize the play. MSJ, welcome. Mariah is being a teenager. That's all. Okay, MSJ said all she's doing is being a teenager child. So let me see. I don't want to miss nobody. Okay. So who got a BBL? Wait a minute. It's the BBL. What you say? The confidence came about from the BBL. Something that tagged her in. She says, "I'm here. I'm active and I'm activated." But listen, back to what I was saying, right? Because y'all know I'll get sidetracked in these comments because y'all be pulling me in. Um, y'all be like, "Come on, Shar, just come on in." All right. Excuse me. So then after that went, people went off. People were not happy about the Scots being a face of an own event. They like, where was Melody? How could you have something, that involved the cast and Melody was not there? Now, I don't know if Melody declined. I don't know if she was not invited. I don't know if it was something just for the Scots to get them out there more. I don't know, guys. I'm just making, a guess, right? With that being said, um, so now we move over to this interview or review that Marsau did with Carlos when he was reviewing it, and he played ball. Y'all hear me? Like he dunked it. You understand? He killed the game. Y'all understand me? Like I want y'all to listen to me and listen to me, okay? Y'all know I talk fast, so I'm gonna slow it down a little bit for y'all. He played ball. He ain't end up on his butt. He ain't end up out of boundaries. He played ball and he scored. You hear me? He made sure he put his Jack A card away. Okay. He made sure he was able to compliment Melody, tell Martell you was wrong as hell, have laughter with him. So people could look at him from outside of this jerk box that he's usually been in, right? Because he knows that he's been promised something bigger. You understand what I'm saying? Him and Tisha. So at this point, he's like, I gotta stay in the game. I gotta stay in the game no matter what I'm thinking, no matter what I'm thinking. I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused. That's where his head is at. You know what I'm saying? So here we are where he's like, I'm in the game. I won't lose, right? So it was a reasoning behind him complimenting and saying that Martell was wrong and going against the bro code and all of those things during that review, right? Because he's looking at the bigger picture, okay? So in that, what did Marsau? Carlos King made something about Marsau is the new face to reality TV, right? Or new king of reality TV, something like that. Oh, that's all they needed, baby. That's all they needed. What did they do after that? They got on here and showed us the progress of, Legoland. And this is the bathroom. This is Tisha Closet. This is that. And if they are living separate, guess what? They gonna be all right in that big old land if it gets finished, right? And I hope that it do because I'm gonna be honest, it's been going on for a long time, and I would love to see the finished product. Finished project, if I can be honest. I want to see what it looks like, and I love like luxury homes and stuff like that. So you guys know I brought my house is older. So when I go buy my next one, it has to be like real upscale for me because I've already became used to that and I love it. Okay. So I want to see this finished product because you guys been working for a long time. However, back to what I was saying, the home is big enough if it gets finished in the way that Marteau, Marsau laid it out for us. It's going to be a great project if it gets finished, right? And the thing is, you think they wanted to show us that much? No, but they're working on something. Carlos must have to tell him, give the people something to gravitate to y'all. Give them something because what they've been hearing been a bunch of lies. They've been a bunch of, skeptical events, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that ain't so truthful. Give these people something to say that you guys are coming, right? And here we are now. where they teamed up on Martell. So they could get the head where Carlos already said that Martell or Melody isn't going anywhere. So if they can make Martell do something so cray cray, right? That he cannot come back for. I told y'all Marsau play with words. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Those Scott men play with words. They will make you tip a table on their head. You understand what I'm saying? So if they can get Martell to pull a Miss Wanda the way she tried to attack Melody from behind, then they know they got the head, one of the head folks out. Because they know Destiny is lightweight. They know Trish and Ken ain't gonna be there long. You feel what I'm saying? They not fighting against the other Scots, right? So if they can get that head man right there, which would have been Martell, the head dude, out by just playing his word game, because no Martell has no balance, okay? Martell is real stupid. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that. Like he just acts off emotions. Okay? He doesn't think anything through. He's thinking right now because he got bigger fish to fry. He's already in hot water. So he don't want to boil that water. You know what I'm saying? But prior to this, he's just an out of control individual. So right now, Martell's not thinking. And they know how to press his buttons. They've been friends with this dude for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So here we are now where if they can get him and knock off his head, oh, they in there. You understand what I'm saying? Anything that they've been promised, they've been given. You understand what I'm saying? So they are playing ball. Y'all hear me? They playing ball. They got, listen, their head is in the game. All right? Their head is well in the game and they got guts. The guts that they ain't never had before, baby, they got them now. Tisha is fitting the appearance, okay? Because let's be honest, fashion wins all the time. And if fashion is something that she's gravitating the woman into, the other 50% Marsau can do by just being, team right. If he can balance that, they winning. Y'all hear what I'm saying? They're gonna win. So listen, watch them and continue to watch them play ball because they're gonna be sure to stay within boundaries. You know what I mean? They're gonna be sure not to go out of boundaries. Y'all better listen to me. I'm telling y'all. Hey, Darcel, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Vivian says, hello. I'm only 11 months older than Tank. So there were two babies in the household. They had the same experience. I missed something, but I'll catch it later. I think they can win on another show. I think we all think that. But I also don't think that they're that interesting to just go out. Now, I could be wrong. This is just my observation, okay? To go out and somebody pitch them something like, unless it's Carlos King, like off the bat. So I think they would have to work a little bit harder on Love and Marriage Huntsville and then go from there. So they keeping the eyes on the prize. You know what I mean? Hey sis, I was like a cement square of something. Let me see. Period. Let me see. Dog, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. The same experience, however, different outcomes. Got you. I'm missing something, but I'm gonna catch it later. Hey Hazel Shar, are you for real thinking Martell would say anything like that? Oh, I didn't say he was, baby. I'm with you. I didn't say he was. I said that, a strong if. I'm with you. Everybody wants to put words in his mouth. Oh no, I didn't say he was. I want you guys to listen to me, even for my replay gang that's gonna come in at a later time. I want you guys to listen because a lot of times people be wanting to type in the chat before they listen to the whole thing. I encourage you to listen, right? Because I didn't say that he did. I said, let's just say, perhaps. That was my clear instructions. So I hope that clears some things up for you. I didn't say he was, and nor do I think he would, but I'm just saying, perhaps he do. What does that look like for us? That's been my question since I started. Scots will not win anything. You don't think so? I think they can win on another show. Let me see. I have never seen a basement on a who basement is on a hill. Y'all talk about Legoland? Wait a minute, the Scots will fake it, and there you go. Chronic, thank you for sticking to the script and understanding what I'm saying. The Scots are going to fake it until they make it. Whether they really standing on their beliefs or not, they understood the assignment and they understand the task and they are going to pass that test. Y'all hear me? I'm telling you to stay woke because y'all going to come back and say Shar said it. She ain't had no clear facts at the time, but she just told us to stay woke. And maybe we've been woke ever since. And since then, we've been seeing them slam dunk. You hear me? All right. Thank you so much. Martell lets us all fast talking, slow him down. The Scots got him under, woo, y'all with me, y'all with me, under his thumb because he can't control his emotions. Yes, that is so true, lies and more lies. That's all we're trying to talk about. Hey, Angela, welcome to the chat. Marceau said in the lawsuit that he has never built nothing from the ground up. That's the big question. Will we send the finished product or will we see the finished product? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Fire, only thing I've seen was a basement walls. I believe that's what it was. Child, I had a video where I named every single thing he said that was what, elevators. He had Tisha's closet slash uh like her outside dining. He had a lot of stuff in there, but you know, who am I? I'm just a news reporter, okay? Have y'all seen the front of what? So far it's beautiful. Okay. Look, I'm all here for the, like I can visualize it. But I'm just like I would like to see the finished product. I'm here for it. I'm sure she is okay with that. I just am saying I can understand the way she feels. I agree with everything about Martell. Got you. 6 years to build a house, shaking my head. I'm skeptical. That's my favorite word. I'm skeptical. All right. All the kids love their dad. Yeah, absolutely. He is one who messed up their family. She has to make good on the week. Wait a minute. On the week on and week off. Got you, Vivian. Melody declined because she had her big TikTok during that event. Got you. Okay, y'all talking about the event with what's the guys? The Scots. Got you. Cause see, I say I didn't know. And that's why I'm not a content creator that is, say too much by assuming. If I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. We also must understand the oldest experience, her father first. Yup. They know so much. The experience she has is totally different from where that relationship has gone. That's her memories. Got you. Remember that office that was her and Martell's? She became very emotional, now that they was being changed. And she didn't want to talk about it. So that was sad. I remember that scene, correct, and that's why I was saying even if Marquez not doing ish for his kids, those kids still see their dad as dad and should have been acknowledged, in my opinion. Again, but I also heard, where was I hearing this at? Oh my God, they said. Oh, I hate to not say who it was because I love to give credit, but I cannot remember who it was. And if it come back to me, I would. But they were saying it was a content creator I was listening to, and they said, oh, Diana Rose. Shout out to her. She's an amazing content creator. She was saying that she had gotten word that it was actually Trisha that strike that whole thing up. Okay, they said that Marquez did, even though they clipped it, did actually give Marquez credit as being a father. Okay, they said it was Trisha saying, "Oh, I ain't gonna go through this. I'm not doing that. You could do all that, but I'm not." Baby, go listen to Diana Rose. She made it clear. Y'all hear me? And they said it was Trisha, which makes sense. Then they said after Trisha said that, that's where the laughter came from. So the laughter, the way they painted it, like the laughter came after Ken said that, and y'all know I ain't a big fan of Ken. I think he's a big black bully. Okay, but let me say, she says that she has, I guess proof that it was Trisha and Trisha was the one, and the laughter was actually behind Trisha saying that. But the way production clipped it up to make it seem like it was behind what Ken said. Ain't that something? To make some stuff like that, that wasn't an appropriate clip that you needed to chop up like that because you got that man ate up for what? He deserved to be ate up, but not for what we ate him up for because it was Trisha. We should have got her tail and dragged her. You know what I'm saying? Liza Moore Lies says, and we see through it. In my opinion, got you. Let me go all the way to the bottom, honey. Seen the front of what? Oh, I guess they're talking about the house. Winter says, I think Marsau and Tisha knew those scenes was going to play out, and Marsau was just getting ahead of it. Got you. Got you. I think they made a tactical error. Sorry, they are not. Hey, Cheryl Howard, welcome to the chat. Right, Cheryl, read the room. I'm just saying. Sorry, but the Scots are reality TV worthy. They don't smell bank to me. Got you. Yes, so true, Angela. I'm with y'all. Little boys think directly from little girls, in my opinion. Got you. It's just sad, unfortunately, okay? So anyway, we talked about those two things. What was our last thing? Because I gotta wrap this up. I got about 10 minutes to cover it, but I gotta find out what we was talking about. Let me see. Hold on, let me look it up another way because I had something else for y'all and I want to make sure that I get it to y'all. I got y'all. 1 second. I will wait a second. 1 second. Oh. Oh, Kimmi and Maurice. I knew I had something else. Okay, so Kimmi and Maurice. Now people are. This is another one. The Scots is like I'm telling y'all, they playing y'all. They playing ball, and they like we not listen. We not fouling out. Okay, they are playing ball. Could you close that door for me, please? They're not fouling out. They playing ball. So you guys know that I don't know what kind of house that Kimmi and Maurice look in. I mean, like live in, but from what we was able to see in the past seasons, because we never got like a full, like view of it. It looks well put. Let me be honest, right? But it looks kind of small, right? You guys know that Maurice was doing the credit repair company thing. Now, people under that credit repair was saying that now this is what they saying for the ones that come in later, like you're lying. No, 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 no. This is true facts, okay? People up under the reviews in the credit repair section was saying that they were called, the cousin or somebody would pick up the phone, and they would say they would get back to him, never get back to him. Some people were saying that they would pay for the service and never get their services. I have not heard anything else about this credit company. Have you guys? Because if I'm wrong, correct me, okay? I have not heard anything lately about this credit company. I haven't heard anything about Maurice even, using his law license, right? The show had took a drastic turn. We're not oblivious to that. However, I have not heard anything like that. So right now, him and Kimmi seems to be doing their big one with this title company. Y'all hear me? They seem to be doing their big one with this title company, and apparently because of that, they are winning. Y'all hear it? And I see they doing a lot of I'm gonna say closing, but I don't know if that's the correct term for a title company. If I can be honest, I don't know nothing about it. I'm just saying what I see, okay? So somebody said to me yesterday, Shar, go check it out, yada yada yada. So I went and checked it out, right? And they sent me the link. Toodles to y'all because I was able to go, right? And they tagged this moving company and says, y'all did y'all thing, moving our belongings like they were yours. And it says thanks, right? They got this big old moving truck. And like in the actual video, I just still shot it. You can hear feet moving. So somebody was definitely dressed up. Okay, so we're not sure whether they purchased a new home or this is like a new office space. I don't know. However, they have learned how to capitalize off of the platform. And this is really where the focus should be at instead of all this dumb, stupid stuff that's going on, right? Because I tell everybody, if you are on reality TV, you get in there, you get what the hell you got to get done. Look at Kenya. She fumbled her bag for a period of time, even though she's going to come back. But why was it worth it? Y'all do too much, right? But we ain't going to talk about her. However, if you get in there, take the Tylers, for example, okay? They've came, they winning, and they winning. You feel what I'm saying? You had to be ready to capitalize off your opportunity. Because here's the thing, you ain't going to be hot commodity for too long. Everybody have a season, and there's going to be a dried up season. So you have to make sure that you are in a position, that you make it a position to utilize that time wisely. Okay. So the Scots have did nothing for a long period of time. Okay. And now this title company, you guys see posts all over Kimmi page and stuff, seems to be winning. They seems to have found their niche. Okay. So if you guys know more than me, let me know because I'm not sure whether it was a house or office that they upgraded to, but apparently they have upgraded. So I don't know if the disclosure of the house is going to be held because it's going to be filmed or if it's not actual a house, it's just an office space. I'm not sure. But like I said, they doing it. You know what I mean? They doing it. They're not ashamed to do it. But the thing is now the time to be doing it. Okay, you got Maurice fighting a real big case in court right now. I'm not saying that he has to, move scared or he can't move, and do what he's doing as far as buying a house. But I am saying you should be tread lightly, okay? Because anything you lose, your wife is going to lose it right along with you because your incomes, I'm sure, are one. All right. So I think y'all should slow down a little bit. All right. If y'all are doing this, I hope you guys got some stuff in a position where that lawsuit, if it's directed and turned the way towards the content creator, that it doesn't affect her. Okay. Because it's unfortunate that she will be dragged in it because You, her husband, just did too much. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all saying. Neither have I, Shar's reality. I was wondering if he still have that company too. Yeah, last time I checked, honey, they was digging him a new butthole. You hear what I'm saying? I'm just saying they was like, let's see. Mariah is just not talkative. Has nothing to do with CC's talking. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know. I was just reading the comment. I don't know. But welcome to the chat, Davis. We appreciate you for being here. I think Marcel and Tisha knew. Okay, got you. So, here's where we are now, right? And I think they found their niche. But I also think this has a lot to do with the promises that was made to them behind the scenes. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. I can't keep saying that, but I believe that there was some type of promise to them behind the scenes. Um, and you got Destiny, I guess. Let me put, because that print right there ain't gonna work for my eyes. I gotta make sure I can see the screen, okay? And that print ain't gonna do it. Let me see. Let me see what it say when I got it in my hand. Okay, I got y'all. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Let me see. Oof, so much stuff in this phone, child. Okay, here we go. So it says Christmas party with one of my only black owned title companies in the Huntsville. Black excellence. Now, I hope that we get a chance to see some of their work instead of all this other foolishness, because you guys know that Maurice is trying to stay clear from Martell exposing people, because one, he know Martell will tag him too. Martell has nothing to lose, and two, he done jeopardized enough stuff already. Okay, he's in court fighting something. They seem to be doing very well with this title company, and he don't want folks coming for this company, because this is, in my opinion, this is the best they've been doing in a long time. Okay, we all know that Destiny's going to tag along with whoever and whenever, as long as they don't read her for filth. As long as they continue to pacify her, she is their friend, and that's just what I observed, and that's what she's been given. Y'all hear me? Okay. Now y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking about that. But I see that it's all about the Scots winning for a reason. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they are multiplying or taking a step up. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do it all these seasons. What is the urgency for elevating now? Now I'm not saying they can't, because everybody else do, but I'm just saying, where is this urgency coming from? There is a reason behind the urgency. Y'all mark my words. Somebody's been promised something behind the scenes. Now, what it is, I don't know. So it's still allegedly, in my opinion, and I'm still going to just watch for y'all. You know what I mean? And stay woke. There is a reason behind the urgency, because remember, Kimmi, Maurice, Tisha, and Latisha, they were originally supposed to all move into Legoland together, okay? But Kimmi was like, I like you as my sister-in-law, and I like you as my brother-in-law, but to live with y'all, hell to the no, 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 no. Okay? And I don't blame her, because Tisha is, clingy. She wants people to take her side all the time. It would have just been a hot mess. So I'm glad she did not do that. And look, good thing they didn't do it, because the house is not ready yet. Although I do think they're starting somewhere. Okay. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna read these last couple comments and I'm gonna jog on out of here. They were probably promised a family empire spinoff. I'm telling you, something was promised. Listen to me when I tell you, what is the need for the urgency now? Okay. CK said he wanted to bring one to different cities. Wow. Maurice is his, wait a minute. Maurice and his sister has bar and lounge as well. Okay. You saying him and his sister have a bar and lounge too? Why isn't it letting me click it? I don't know. Okay. It's just skipping all over the place. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, okay. I think they were doing better, because complaints were they would take 6 hours to close. Baby, I know you lying. Kimmi had learned how to be deceitful just like the rest of the Scots. Baby, they opened that title company a few years ago, and at the time, it was the first black owned in the state. Is it not no more? Is it more title companies down there? Her dad is the reason for all of this. Child, listen. Kimmi had a big, nice house. She has added on to the home since. If they have a new home, they would be showing it. Got you. Darcel said we is not giving them no more credit than they need. All right, guys. I am about 15 seconds into my hour, okay? And I'm going to jump off. I thank you all for being here with me. Make sure you guys are sharing the live because it's imperative that you do so that people can know that I'm over here doing some amazing things. All right, hit that like button on your way out if you didn't on your way in, and remember, checkmates, I love y'all. Okay, and also remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.